Hey guys, welcome back to the shop today. On my latest project, the sander organizer, I did a lot of cross-grain dados on my router table. When you're going cross-grain with a router table or even a table saw, you get a lot of tear out on the ends from where your saw or your router bit exits the wood. Now tear out could have really killed this project. It could have tore the wood apart along the sides and really left some major gaps and stuff like that. But I was able to easily prevent it by doing a few simple tricks. One of the first and easiest tricks that you can do is just simply by using a backer board on the piece that you're working with. I remember using oak right here, and this sometimes can have a pretty heavy tear out. So I'm just grabbing a sacrificial piece of pine 2x4 and putting it on the back side, and this is going to help with giving it a little bit extra something to cut through, and it doesn't create that gap to where it can bust out the back end of the wood. This really helps eliminate almost any tear out on the back side of the board and is really simple and a cheap method to do. The method I used for the sander organizer is I actually went on the exiting part of all the little pieces and started a very slight cut backwards. Now you don't normally want to do this because it can kick back, and if you go too deep it'll actually throw the wood in the wrong direction. But this technique works great if you just barely start a cut just to kind of clip the ends of the grain where you're going to be exiting. Then you can turn the board around and either start your rabbet or your dado. And this prevents a lot of tear out on the backside. I really like this technique. This is one of my favorite techniques. But like I said, you have to be careful about how deep you go into the wood when you go to make that little starter cut. And if you aren't comfortable with either using the backer board or taking the cut and starting it on this side slightly and then coming and beginning this way, you can always go and take smaller passes. You don't have to take a full depth pass. If you take shallower cuts, it'll also help with the tear out. Thanks for joining me today on these few little tips, and I hope you guys get some great results. If you guys have other tips involving the router table and ways to prevent tear out, leave them in the comment section below. If you like the video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. I'll see you guys on the next one.